As you turn 60, keep some secrets for a happier life. Turning 60 marks an important milestone in life, a time of experience, reflection, and the enjoyment of peaceful years. At this stage, people are no longer burdened by the worries of work. Their children have grown up, and family responsibilities gradually become lighter. This is the time to embrace life in your own way. However, to truly enjoy a happy and peaceful life, you don't have to share everything with your family. Many people have a habit of confiding in their children or relatives about every aspect of their lives. They believe that doing so strengthens family bonds and helps the younger generation understand the difficulties they are going through. But in reality, keeping certain things to yourself can bring you greater peace of mind, prevent unnecessary misunderstandings, and avoid placing unintended burdens on your children and grandchildren. In old age, everyone desires a life of tranquility, free from worries. However, life does not always unfold as we wish. Sometimes, what you share may become a source of concern, conflict, or even an emotional burden for others. Keeping some secrets is not about hiding things. It is a way to maintain your own mental comfort, steer clear of unnecessary troubles, and fully enjoy your later years. Remember, happiness does not only come from sharing. Sometimes, it arises from the quiet serenity of the soul. Choose what is truly worth sharing, and keep to yourself what is necessary, so that life after 60 remains light, peaceful, and fulfilling. Personal financial status. After turning 60, financial stability becomes one of the most crucial factors in maintaining a secure and comfortable life. However, it is not always necessary to share the details of your financial situation with your family, no matter how much they care about you. Keeping some financial information private does not mean hiding things from your loved ones. It is a way to protect your independence, avoid unnecessary pressures, and ensure long-term peace of mind. In many cases, disclosing too much about your finances can lead to unrealistic expectations or misunderstandings. If your children or grandchildren know you have a substantial savings account, some may, consciously or unconsciously, assume that you are always capable of providing financial support. Even if they do not directly ask for help, you may feel an unspoken pressure to assist them, even when it is not what you truly want. This can create unnecessary tension within the family. On the other hand, if your financial situation is not particularly strong, sharing this information may cause your children to worry excessively or even attempt to take control of your finances. They might start advising you to cut back on personal spending, save more, or forego small pleasures that bring you happiness. While their intentions may be good, this could unintentionally take away your sense of freedom and autonomy over your own life. Instead of revealing your entire financial picture, share only what is truly necessary. If you are planning for your financial future, consider consulting a professional or confiding in a trusted family member. However, always ensure that the final decision remains in your hands. Life after 60 should be a time to enjoy peace and comfort. Make sure that your financial resources serve your needs first before considering support for others. Keeping your financial status private not only helps you avoid unnecessary stress, but also allows you to maintain independence, dignity, and happiness in your later years. Minor health issues. Health is the most important aspect of life, but that does not mean we need to share every health concern with our loved ones, especially minor ailments or temporary fatigue. Mild headaches, seasonal colds, or exhaustion from overwork are things everyone experiences. Constantly talking about these minor health issues may unintentionally cause unnecessary worry for your family, even affecting their emotional well-being. Imagine if every time you had a sore throat or a sleepless night, you shared it with your family in a serious tone. No matter how busy they are, they would naturally feel concerned. They might urge you to see a doctor, get more rest, or even blame themselves for not taking better care of you. This creates an invisible pressure not only on you, but also on those around you. In reality, these minor symptoms often resolve on their own within a short period, without requiring any intervention. The key is to distinguish between minor health issues and serious warning signs. If you experience persistent symptoms, unusual pain, or signs of a severe illness, sharing with your family and seeking medical support is absolutely necessary. However, if it is something temporary, like back pain from prolonged sitting, fatigue from lack of sleep, or discomfort after a long, stressful day, sometimes keeping it to yourself and adjusting your daily habits can help you recover faster without worrying your loved ones. Learning to listen to your body and take care of yourself is an essential skill. Staying hydrated, eating well, exercising regularly, and getting adequate rest will help you maintain good health and minimize minor health issues. Don't let fleeting discomfort become an emotional burden on those who love you. Instead, share your health concerns only when truly necessary, so that when you do speak about your well-being, it will be something truly worth their attention and care. Painful memories of the past. All of us carry memories we would rather forget, experiences that have passed but still leave scars on our souls. They may be losses, failures, broken relationships, or moments of despair that once weighed heavily on our hearts. However, revisiting painful memories is not always beneficial, especially when it brings nothing but torment to ourselves and those around us. Some people choose to bury their pain, not because they have forgotten, but because they understand that speaking of it only reopens old wounds. There are things that cannot be changed, undone, or erased simply by repeating them in our minds or retelling them. They realize that some memories are best kept private, because not everyone has the empathy or understanding to truly share the burden. On the other hand, some let the past imprison them. They dwell on what has already happened, clinging to sorrow as if it were a habit too difficult to break. They recount their pain repeatedly, as if trying to prove how much they have suffered. Yet, no amount of sympathy from others can truly heal a wounded heart. Only we can decide whether to rise above our past or remain shackled by it. There is a saying, live as if you only have today. The past is gone, the future is yet to come, and the only thing we truly own is the present. If painful memories do not offer lessons or motivation for growth, then let them rest. Do not allow old wounds to hold you back while life continues to move forward. Minor disagreements in the family. In any family, minor disagreements are inevitable. Differences in spending habits, daily routines, or personal preferences can sometimes lead to conflicts. However, not every difference needs to be voiced. At times, choosing to stay silent and letting go of trivial matters can help maintain harmony and strengthen family bonds. There may be moments when you feel annoyed because a family member leaves things messy, talks too loudly, or forgets to do something they promised. Such situations can easily lead to arguments if you focus too much on your frustration. But ask yourself, does this really matter? Will pointing it out now make things better or worse? In reality, most minor disagreements in a family are not worth turning into conflicts. If an issue does not significantly affect your daily life, sometimes the best solution is to overlook it and continue cherishing peaceful moments with your loved ones. Choosing silence at the right time does not mean suppressing yourself or tolerating unfairness. It is simply a way to show respect and understanding. Instead of reacting immediately, try shifting your perspective. For instance, if a family member often forgets to turn off the lights when leaving a room, rather than complaining every day, you can gently remind them in a positive way, or simply turn off the lights yourself without making a big deal out of it. Small gestures like these can help maintain a pleasant atmosphere and prevent unnecessary tension. Of course, there are important matters that require discussion to prevent long-term misunderstandings or conflicts. However, when it comes to everyday trivialities, learning to accept differences is key. A family is not meant to be a place of perfection, but a space where everyone can be themselves, embraced by love and patience. Keeping some things to yourself doesn't mean distancing from family. It's a way to protect your peace and fully enjoy old age. Life is filled with worries and reflections, but not everything needs to be spoken out loud. As we grow older, we tend to see things with a calmer perspective. Past experiences, personal sorrows, or unfulfilled desires do not always need to be shared with others. Learning to keep some things to yourself does not mean distancing from or hiding things from your family. It is simply a way to preserve inner peace. In youth, we often have the urge to share every thought and feeling with our loved ones, seeking understanding and support. But after going through life's ups and downs, we realize that not everyone can fully comprehend or empathize with everything we express. Sometimes, voicing too many worries or concerns may only cause unnecessary anxiety for our family without providing any real solutions. Instead, keeping certain things to yourself can help create a private space where your mind can rest undisturbed by external reactions. Holding on to some thoughts and emotions is also a way to enjoy old age more fully. When you are no longer entangled in unnecessary conflicts or concerned about others' opinions, you can focus on life's simple joys. A peaceful morning with a cup of tea, a good book, or quiet moments in your garden. Life does not have to be noisy or filled with endless conversations to be meaningful. Sometimes, silence itself allows you to experience happiness more profoundly. Of course, this does not mean isolating yourself or cutting off connections with your family. You can still share important moments, express love, and care for your children and grandchildren. However, learning to choose what to share and what to keep within yourself ensures that every story told carries value and that every moment with loved ones is truly cherished. Backhand index pointing right. Share this post with your loved ones so we can all live happily, stay healthy, and make the most of life. Flex biceps. Smiling face with smiling eyes. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and share something you've learned today along with how you plan to apply it in your life. Your insights matter to us, so don't hesitate to share. Reading your comments gives us motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating high-quality content to inform and inspire you. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Movie camera sparkles.